Night on the news. House of Representatives expresses confidence in President Buhari's commitment to end insecurity. APC condemns attack on Governor Uzodima's residence. Good evening and thank you for joining us on the news at 7. I am Yemi Dalima with the news. Speaker House of Representatives Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila has expressed absolute confidence of the House in the genuine commitment of President Muhammadu Buhari to put an end to the challenges of security bedeviling the country. This was after a strategic engagement with the President on the states of the nation. The Speaker, accompanied by the Leader of the House, Alhassan Ado Dugura, exchanged ideas and rubbed minds with the Nigerian leader on the best way forward towards addressing issues of security, social and economic situation of the country. Speaking to newsmen after the meeting that lasted for more than 1 hour, Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila described the engagement as fruitful and reassuring.
He has a listening ear, and we profile ideas. He tells us his own views, and we come to some consensus one way or the other. You cannot be privy to them for now. We're still working on a way out. All I will always say, I say it all the time, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. The president is dealing with a very, very difficult situation, and he's as passionate as anybody else to bring it to closure. And we are here to help him bring it to closure. You are aware that the House of Representatives some time ago passed a resolution, and we set up an ad hoc committee, a special ad hoc committee, which involves all principal officers and 30 other members of the House. And we're going to start that process into looking at different solutions, and we'll be bringing the report to Mr. President. He's fully aware of it, and he's open to anything and everything, and that will help us in coming to a resolution in this matter.
The Senate is considering a bill that seeks to establish National Institute for Border Studies in Meko, Ogun State. At a public hearing convened by the Senate Committee on Tertiary Institutions and Third Fund on the bill, participants concurred that the scientific study of borders will add value to Nigeria's border management and policing, improve cooperation between Nigeria and its neighboring countries, and the promotion of commercial activities were some of the expected benefits of the bill. Senator Tolu Odebiyi is the sponsor of the bill, which seeks to establish Nigeria's fourth institution on border studies. The federal government says its commitment to good road network remains unwavering as a way of curtailing cases of road crashes allegedly caused mostly by bad roads. The team leader, House Subcommittee on Federal Road Maintenance Agency, Southwest, Ganiu Johnson, stated this when he led other members on an inspection tour of some federal roads in Ogun State during their oversight function to the state. Akim Jimo's report is here presented.
Expressing concern over the poor state of some federal roads in the country, which he described as death traps, the team leader, House Subcommittee on Federal Road Maintenance Agency, Southwest, Ganiu Johnson, said the federal government has redoubled its commitment in ensuring that all bad portions of the federal roads are repaired. The team leader, who represents Oshodi Isolo Federal Constituency 2, also commended the leadership of the Federal Road Maintenance Agency in Ogun State for its ingenuity in making use of both direct and indirect labor in rehabilitating some federal roads in the state. Ogun State Coordinator Nta Abeokuta says the agency will not relent in its efforts in ensuring that major highways are free of bad portions nationwide for smooth movement. Road inspected in the state include Ijebu-Ode, Agbaratan, and Lagos Abeokuta Expressway. The team has since left Ogun State for Lagos State in continuation of its oversight functions.
The Minister of State Labour and Employment, Mr. Festus Keyamo, says the federal government's special public work scheme intended to provide modest stipends to skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled Nigerians is yielding desired results. Achibombasi reports that the minister, while assessing the impact of the scheme in Calabar, applauded the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration for the initiative, which also aims at achieving a cleaner and hygienic Nigeria.
The Special Public Works Scheme is one of the 4 core programs of the National Directorate of Employment, designed to explore employment opportunities that abound in the public sector by engaging 1,000 skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled persons in each of the 777 local government areas in Nigeria. Participants in the short-term engagement of a scheme which spans for a period of 3 months are to be paid a monthly allowance of 20,000 naira.
All of you will be paid, every kobo you will be paid, so be rest assured. I'm sure you know payments have started. Yes. And you know I issued a public statement as to why the payment was delayed. Yes, sir. The banks delayed it because there were too many discrepancies, and we didn't want fraud.
This beneficiary, Inakepe Solomon from Obanliku local government area of Cross River State, shares his testimony about the scheme.
Thank you to His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari. The beneficiaries of Calabar Municipal are very grateful. I mean, this is a relief. Though it's little to what they are giving, but it means a whole lot to my family.
The minister and his team are also expected to monitor the compliance level of the scheme in other parts of the country. In Calabar, Achibombasi, NTA News.
The Lagos State Police Command had dismissed one Inspector Jonathan Kampani attached to mounted troop of the Nigerian Police Force for firing and killing one Jelili Bakari at Quenos Lounge, Shangotedu area of Lagos State. The command has convened the dismissal of the errant inspector from Nigerian Police to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, State CID Panti Yaba, for prosecution as advised by the Department of Public Prosecution of the Lagos State. The statement by the Police Public Relations Officer, Lagos State Command, Muiwa Adejobi, says the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, Akim Odumosu, had ordered for the arrest and immediate orderly room trial of the inspector after the incident. He also led a team of senior officers in the command to pay a condolence visit to the family of the deceased at Chibakari's compound, Ajino Land, Etiosa, local government area of the state, where he promised that justice will be done in the matter. The Commissioner of Police therefore urged the general public, especially the family members of the deceased, Jelili Bakari, to be patient and have trust in the police and the judiciary, as the matter will be given necessary attention and commitment it required. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has organized a training exercise for electoral officers and assistant electoral officers in Ogun State on the expansion of voters' access to polling units in the state. In a statement by the head of Voters Education and Publicity, INEC, Ogun State Office, Adenike Tadeshe, the training was meant to solve the problem of enhancing access to polling units in Nigeria, which were established in 1996. She added that the exercise is meant to convert existing polling points and polling point settlement into stand-alone polling units and also relocate new and existing polling units to places where they are more accessible to voters and the Commission. It will also decongest existing polling units, improve the quality of electoral services provided to Nigerians by the Commission. The exercise will also address declining voter turnout during elections due to lack of access to polling units. It's time to...
You won't go shake your body. Instead, they make it calm down. If the farm say you sabi, you want to grow. 6 packs in a day. I beg you not to pass me your power. You want to show yourself, oh. Yeah. Wekele, arugo tekele, who can have this matter?
Whatever your size, find it with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now to get the plan that suits you. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Can you see me now? We just having a good time, and I'm feeling so good tonight.
I dey come now, you go see me now. You go
Call your body and everybody, yeah. Make we start to the corner.
You go see me now.
Everybody they dance.
Where you dey now? Oh, you go see me now.
You want to
I'm fine, sir. Even me, I surprised.
Hey, where you at? You go Mexico, you go Jericho, I don't go let you go.
Hello, how are you?
Tell us one truth nobody knows.
I like to steam it from my mama pot.
Glow, the best data plans in town. Dial *777#.
Talking about your team has never been on top of the law. They have, Joe. I want to use it. It's a lie. How is it a lie? Highest score striker ever. He doesn't have a higher score than
Just kickoff is at 9:45 p.m.
9 p.m.
Settle almost anything football with Google search.
Mọ́mí náà ti wá kú oríire, oṣù àpọ́nlé wọlé, oṣù ìkẹ́, oṣù rámọ́dánà, Service Homes and Property, lọ́nà ìdílé, ilé iṣẹ́ kan tẹ́tí mọ̀, tọ́jọ́jú lọ́wọ́, àwọn ni wọ́n talẹ̀ tó bá ní ìfẹ́lẹ́, láì múnira dání tàbí láì lò, èmi gangan fọwọ́ sọ̀yà kójú lọ́wọ́ ní wọ́n.
I've known them for a very long time. And I've been buying land and they are very, very reliable.
Ramadan promo ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ lórí gbogbo ilẹ̀ tí wọ́n ní pátá. Free registration form oníkálukú. Láìtúndé tó ń fi ìyẹn ń bẹ́ níbẹ̀ o. Ẹ lè pè wọ́n sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí. 09033751110. Ẹ bá wọn dòwò pọ̀ lónìí ẹ̀rí bóyá tọ̀.
Iṣẹ́ wa wà ní Abẹ́òkúta, Ìbàdàn, Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde, ṣùgbọ́n tí Abẹ́òkúta ń bí ó wà ní Ṣàpọ̀n, Kẹ́ńtà Lọ́kọ́, lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Ayẹni Venture.
Service Homes and Property, lọ́nà ìdílé, àmọ̀dáná kẹrin, àbúwájú.
You're welcome back and thanks for being there. In continuation of the global efforts to ensure healthy living with prevention of deadly ailments like malaria, experts have advised Nigerians to always take necessary precautions by ridding their environment of vectors like mosquitoes. Doris Olumoko reports.
Malaria is a major public health issue which experts over the years have devised various means of tackling, as the disease has led to death of millions. In Ondo State, experts are drawing attention to preventive measures against the disease, as the malaria parasite is said to have developed resistance to some drugs used for treatment.
There are several ways of preventing malaria. Then, number one is you don't allow mosquito to bite you by sleeping under mosquito nets. Then make sure that all the windows and doors in your home, they are well netted.
Having a very clean environment will help us to prevent malaria to an extent. When your environment is very clean, you don't have stagnant water anywhere, you don't have bushes anywhere.
Director, World Health Organization Global Malaria Program, Pedro Alonso says countries with high burden of malaria must establish strong primary health care systems to ensure access to malaria prevention, diagnosis, and treatment. In Akure, Doris Olumoko, NTA News.
Let's have a quick look at the weather forecast for tomorrow.
We have here the satellite imagery as at Monday evening, and this weather systems is what we should watch out for. It is expected to transverse westwards to affect the southwest by late Monday night into early Tuesday morning, giving them prospect of rainfall activities. And so by Tuesday morning, there are prospects of thunderstorms over parts of Kwara, Oyo, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Calabar, and Yenagoa axis. Up north, indices shows slim chances of thunderstorms over parts of Gombe, Kaduna, and Plateau. By afternoon hours, there are better chances of thunderstorms over parts of Gombe, Bauchi, Adamawa, Kaduna, Nasarawa, Kogi, and Benue. Over the southeastern region, thunderstorms activities are expected over Ebonyi, Enugu, Anambra, Abia, Cross River, and Calabar axis towards the evening period. And that's it from here. Please join us again.
And that's the news for tonight. We thank you for watching. Good night.